Here we're being asked what percent of the fraction is shaded. So let's go ahead and take a look at our fraction. The very first thing that we got to do, we got to identify our fraction. Then we're going to convert our fraction to decimal and then to a percent. So if we see here, we have 3 parts that are shaded out of how many equal parts? Got 3 out of how many equal parts? So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, where did this 3 come from? Well, we've got 3 parts that are shaded out of a total of 8 equal parts that our whole is divided into. So now we've identified our fraction. We're going to change it to a decimal and then to a percent. So how do we convert a fraction to decimal? Well, we have to divide the numerator by the denominator. The numerator is the top number. The denominator is the bottom number. So let's go ahead and put the numerator inside of the box. Our numerator is 3 and our denominator is 8. And I want to ask you guys, how many groups of 8 can I subtract from 3? Well, that's 0, right? I can't subtract any. So 8 times 0, that's 0. 3 minus 0 is 3. And now that I can't divide anymore, I'm going to add a decimal and a decimal. And I'm going to add 2 zeros. And basically what I'm doing, I'm just exchanging our whole number now into smaller parts. It would be like taking $3 and breaking them up into pennies. I'm going to bring down one of these zeros. Now, how many groups of 8 go into 30? Well, that would be 8 times 3, right? That's 24. 30 minus 24, I'm going to subtract that. I can't subtract 0 from 4, so I'm going to have to borrow. Then 10 minus 4, that's 6. 2 minus 2, that's 0. I'm going to bring down the next 0 all the way down. How many groups of 8 can I subtract from 60? Now, we know that 8 times 7, right, is 56. So I'm going to subtract 56, and I'm going to have a remainder of 4. And I'm just going to add one more 0 because many times you'll see in percentages that they go up to 3 digits. So I'm just going to bring down the last 0 here. And how many groups of 8 can I subtract from 40? That would be 5. We have a remainder of 0. So now that we've changed our fraction into a decimal, the last thing that we have to do, we're just going to move our decimal point 2 places to the right, 2 spaces to the right. So we got 0.375, and we're just going to move our decimal 2 spaces to the right, or 2 place values. It's going to be 1, 2, and we're just going to put our percent sign. So our answer is going to be 37.5%. So what percent of the fraction is shaded? 37.5%. That's our answer.